Hello YouTube, Stottle here of Stottle's Throttles, and here we have the B-Wing at Rebel Control Center Lego Star Wars set. Let's just get this out of the bag here. This is from the year 2000, one of the first Lego Star Wars sets ever released, set 7180. This is verified complete from breaklink.com inventory. May not include extra parts, stickers, if any will be applied. This did not cost me as much as $75. I think that this is completely sealed. I don't think that this is used. But you know what? We're going to see what we have when we open it up. So let's get to it. This is going to be following the upload of the Ahsoka Tano Trooper Tuesday video, which was once again set 75359, the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Don't forget to check out and like that video, guys. And then here we get to this one. So not to plug too much, of course, but you know, it is part of the channel. So we are going to bust this seal here. It already kind of has a breakage there, so we're just going to go ahead and try and remove this as smoothly as we can here. And I just love these classic sets way more than the new ones, just because of the nostalgia value. I mean, they don't make them like this no more, you know? So we're just going to go ahead and slide this off here. And I would have left this completely sealed, but because of the fact that it's just already, you know, the box is a little bit beat up, I figured why not open it up. It didn't cost me that much at all, and then this is just a sticky note. So we'll leave that on there for now. It's not a thing. But this, let's open this up and see what happens. Okay. So pulling this out, okay, so this is used then. And you can kind of tell there's a little bit of grime on the box even. Here we have a baggie full of all the different parts. And then included, verified by Brianna as complete, and they have all the different parts, so they did it for me. I've never bought a set quite like this, but hey, you never know what you'll get on eBay, will you? You still have this manual here, which is perfect, because we are going to be needing this. And, wow, it does actually include one of the alternative builds as well. That is fantastic. But we will get into this in just a moment. So we got the manual. We have the Mindstorms Droid Developer Kit. And just a general, you know, walkthrough of the R2-D2 Star Wars models here, including the Battle Droid. And just a general, you know, advertisement there. And then we got one of these classic, you know, other sets that they had out at the time. I don't have any of these other sets. I want them all. I did get the 7141 Anakin's Naboo fighter from my brother at one point. And then, you know, it has these technical builds. And then you even get some of the medieval builds from that, you know, 2000 era. You got some advertisements for some Lego games that were out at the time for like PlayStation, CD-ROM computer. Anyway, fantastic variety here. And we also have this neat little cardboard holder, and that's what we're going to build everything in. So let's get to it. Hopefully nothing's missing. Hopefully these are clean, but oh well if not. It's not like I'm going to be licking them or anything. Alright, so we're going to put this back in the bag here. I don't think that we're going to need the bag anymore after this, but that's fine. We'll put these in here as well, just to preserve everything nice and neatly. Alright, so let's see what we need to do first here. So we'll do the builds, the character builds, and then we get on to straight into the B-Wing. Alright, so they did bag these all up in individual bags here. We've got the pilot. We've got the R2 unit, the astromech droid. Where is the other guy? Is he in here? Oh, and then we got the smiley mustache repairman guy. Alright, so getting to it. We're building him first. I don't know what his name is. He strikes me as a Jerry. But these set figures, they seem to be pretty much in mint condition. Like, I'm not seeing any visible flaws on them or issues. I'm glad that this was preserved as well as it was. That needs to go back in there. So here we've got the little mechanic guy. Then we've got the smiley guy here. And I used to have the 2000, not the 2000 version, but the 2007, 2008 A-Wing. The difference is that this smiley guy, these are yellow smiley guys, and this guy has eyebrows, which is kind of unnerving. I'm not going to lie about it, but, you know, whatever. And then another addition to the Lego Astromech Droid collection right here. I don't know if this is supposed to be R4. It is a red Astromech Droid. It comes already pre-built, kind of, but the funny part is that its head is backwards. Should I leave it like that, guys? Please comment below and let me know. But, yep, just the classic droid there. And I don't know if that's a design... That's totally a design error. That's an error. Look at this guy. The printing should not be like that. Hold on. Oh, wait, okay. That's weird. So there's this white giant space and then like it's compressed up there. I thought that that was an actual flaw. I don't know much about it though. I could be wrong that this is not intentional, but this droid is having a head issue, man. Anyway, well, I guess that this is no big deal. I do plan to get one, you know, new in box at some point, but, you know, as far as builds go, this isn't bad. This is the first time I bought used, so we're going to see how this goes, like I said. Once again, we've got the astromech droid here. We've got the smiling pilot with the eyebrows, which is, like, extremely unnerving. And then we've got Jerry. I love Jerry. He's like my favorite part of this whole thing. Anyway, we'll put those guys aside here. And then we will get into the build itself. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna sit down. This is ridiculous with me standing up like this. What time is it, by the way? It's 2 in the morning. Oh, we got this 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 light gray piece. And then we need one of these 2 by 2 tiles, dark gray. This is definitely some of the classic building techniques, which I can appreciate for sure. Because that's the era that I come from. You know, I'm one of them older 2000s guys. You know, so I vibe with that. I vibe with the old stuff. Alright, so these guys go here. And then we've got, so this is supposed to be, so, okay. So this is supposed to be all on the top layer here. And really, these pieces are in great condition. I'm not seeing any crumbs, any, like, sticky spots, any dust. You know, and I don't know the process that they went through to clean these, but this is just fantastic. I will have to go ahead and, it does smell old, but go figure. I will have to get on to eBay and leave them a good review. But yeah, this is nice. I'm enjoying this. This is This is the mood. This is the vibe, and I love the way that the old manuals used to be. Like, how can you beat that aesthetic for Star Wars? Like, they've lost track. The modern Lego has just completely lost track, man. Like, ain't no way around it, you know. Probably why I got it for so cheap, because it was like, and the seller offered me like it was like a discount. It was like cheap. It was like $60 for this, and I was like, I don't think I can pass that up. I think it was the cheapest that I could find on eBay at the time too. But back in its heyday, let me see if I can find, because I do want to compare the price that I got it for. So, I purchased this for, it was $65 plus $10.55 shipping. When it originally released, so the original price on this was $29.99, and that's like about $10 more than, this is the complaint that I was getting about. Prices used to be so much better. This was $19.99, and this was $29.99. Now, what's the better value? Like, that's an easy one, you know? That's a real easy one. But yeah, we'll see how long this takes. I presume that this is going to be a half-hour, 45-minute long video. But we'll see what happens. So let's just keep plugging along here. You can tell with pieces like this, there is a little bit of scratching going on the surface, like just a little bit wear and tear. Of course, I'm moving it all around like this. It's going to get a little bit scratched up anyway. But yeah, we are looking for a dark gray 2x4 right now. And I hope it's not missing. Honestly, maybe I should have done some organizing ahead of time. So let me just go ahead and actually kind of do some of that here. So we're going to take some of these bigger pieces, get them out of the way here. Make this easier on ourselves. All right, so tell me what you guys think. When I look at this image here, I see dark gray, but we're going to go with this piece. I mean, it could just be the way the page is colored, but I'm not finding any dark gray pieces like that. I don't think it makes that much of a difference, if I'm being honest, regardless. Anyhow, we are starting on one of these wings. Not this one. Is this? These are the same. Or this? Okay, there. Okay. When I had this set as a child, the 2007 version, which had a little bit more to it, I think, I never actually fucking completed that thing. It sat there for months on end. But I remember some of these building techniques ever so vaguely. I ended up using it to make mechs, actually. I was trying to build Transformers out of Legos at the time. So my B-Wing, what didn't get destroyed, because lots of it was shared between me and my brother, wrongly, and what didn't get destroyed or ended up buried in my backyard, falling off the deck, whatever, what didn't get that treatment ended up, like I said, building mechs, and then eventually I probably have a couple pieces scattered here or there from it. But it's just one of those sets that I have been waiting to reclaim, and this was the closest thing I could do. I mean, I don't know, maybe I should have shopped around more, but this was the closest thing that I could find to it in the cheapest price range possible, because I do want that one new in box. I'd like at least 2 of each of these retro sets in the collection, one open, one unopened. Then, you know, I have something that I can eventually sell there as well. But, like, you can't beat these sets. You gotta at least, you know, do what you can to get a hold of them. Like, you don't get pieces like that anymore. Like, I love that. And this video is going to be a lot more of a build. Like I'll throw out my brief interjections here or there, but it's mainly about enjoying this moment, of building these old sets, which, like I said, I adore. And like one thing you'll notice on these old ones, it doesn't have like the little progress bar at the bottom, but like you'll notice a different scene. Like there, you have home one. There you have the back of some rebels' heads walking through the hallway. This is a Return of the Jedi set, which is great because it is that what is it, 50-year anniversary. You have the rebels in the meeting room. You have Mon Mothma speaking, so it'll give you like just a neat image for each one up and through the end of the movie. So it's giving you kind of like a little movie walkthrough there, which is really cool on these older sets, just to have just like a little box, like a little micro TV on the top of each page. I do adore that. And it's a little bit more of a process because it'll just, you have to wing it from the image. Like it's not going to show you every single step of every single piece that you have to build. Back in my day, that was how they did it. Now whether it was better or not, well, I'll leave you to be the judge of that. But it was fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was fun. Had to wing it a little bit, but you need really good building techniques even back then. It was blockier, of course, But like these are the sets that I fell in love with back in my prime, back in my heyday, back then. Oh man. Alright, so there we have the start of it. We're going to set that aside now. We've got a different build to make. Because, like, yeah, these are the pieces that I still have from the set that I used to have. Like, the big wings, things that, don't just disappear that easily. Get lost, in the backyard, what have you. But it's a quick build. The other one I know for a fact had definitely, at the very least, had more pieces and was a little bit more complicated. Alright, just a little gripe. Like, you'll have things like this where it tells you, like, put that there. You might as well, you know, just include that then it's going to need to be topped off like that. Like, that's just silly. Like, that could have just been right there on the same page. You know, just my 2 cents. Once again, I just always really loved, like, these little pieces when I was a kid. Like, that was always kind of cool. Added just a little bit of spice to it, you know? Here we've got this piece going, and let me see if there. Oh, okay, a couple other needed little things here. Once again, we got Nien Nub there, I think, and Antilles Wedge. And then you got the Rebel General there. Death Star, Death Star. And once I have the other B-Wings, we'll have to do a comparison video between the 2 or 3 or whatever there are. Obviously, the more expensive variety, especially like, you know, not the 2007 one, but I think that there was at least one Master Builders one that I'll have to wait. But I do like this engine block build. I'm going to say that ahead of time. It's not as detailed as it would be these days, but it's not bad. And here we are really starting to get a rough idea of what this build is going to overall look like. Like, look at that top right there. Like, you just don't get it like that anymore, you know? The vent piece has always added a nice extra layer of detail, I will say. Once again, sorry for my silence in the video. Generally, I am just really enjoying the building process and putting my energy on to looking at what comes next. It's a trap, guys. It's a trap. It's a trap. you know what? We're using mismatched pieces. Don't judge me. Doesn't matter. I'm sure it'll be fine. Using black pieces where I should be using gray pieces. That's wonderful. Okay, I think I fixed that error. Broken nail in the process, but sometimes you have to retrace your steps in these older sets, because if you miss something, got to go right back to the drawing board. Find the piece that you might have misused, and then basically go from there. So that. Where'd our pilot go? Right here. Alright, so we're able to lift that. Pop the pilot in. Okay, so that is the ship itself, I think. Does that have any way of holding itself together? Okay, I think that there's more that we need to do with that, but we'll wait on that. Now we have the command center itself. Oh wow, there's a lot to the command center. Okay, so this is the starfighter itself. As you notice, this is gyroscopic, and then this is how it typically looks. Pretty neat build. We're going to put that to the side and build the structure itself, the command center. Actually, what we'll do, you know what, we will cap that. We will come back to the command center is my thoughts on this at this particular point in time, because technically that is a whole other part of this build. So part one is done. Just to make the video, you know, it's already an hour long, so we'll cut it. We have the B-wing itself, kind of blocky, kind of flimsy, you know, but definitely reaching to that old 2000s nostalgia. Overall, pretty neat build. No spring shooters at this point or anything. Not overly complicated, like I said, pretty blocky, but real fun. The 2007 one by comparison was a bit more complicated and advanced, but like I said, not a bad build. I would give it 5 out of 10 just because it is a little bit dated, a little bit blocky. This gyroscopic thing is fun, but like, to what end? Like, really, what are you getting from spinning them around like that? Overall, real key part of Return of the Jedi, so there's that nostalgia value. Like I said, I never had this specific model, but obviously this was earlier, more experimental. So, you know, for what it was, 5 out of 10 now. Back then it was probably a 10 out of 10. So, value-wise, great value in this set. Like I said, you would have gotten this for $29.99, $30 basically, and a lot to it, but we're going to end it at that. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, guys. Once again, being the fledgling channel that we are, every bit helps. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, we've got 3 videos at this point coming out this week. The next video will be the Rebel Command Center. Anyway, peace out, guys, and all the best, love, and all that. Stay throttled, people.